You gotta farewells, man. Don't worry, Dale. Don't worry, listen, I'll bring it back to you. I know you don't speak English, or you don't know what I'm saying, but I'll bring it back. Anyway, so this is Chippendale Adventure, so... Alright, so it's day 4. And so since there's no gas in the community at the moment, since they closed, they shut down, we weren't able to sort to get the cooking gas. We're gonna do what everyone else does in the community, and we're gonna collect wood and cook our food over an open fire. Lizette wants to make some tortillas and later cook some chicken and all good stuff. So we're gonna go get some wood. Yeah. Push out. Yeah. Alright, so that's our friend Pedro and his wife Valentina. They're gonna take us where the good wood is at. Everybody crash into them. Ahí está.
Just me and I'm rowing back. Alright.
So 7 years ago when we first got here in the community, they had no electricity, no internet, no gas, cooking gas. Mostly everyone went to the bathroom outside, no latrines or anything like that. But we continue doing work here. At first it was a closed community. We couldn't even come in to the Wichita community and sharing the gospel or anything like that. You know, couldn't just come and start talking about God. We first had to win the trust of the people, build relationships, and show the love of Jesus by action. The first 3 years, we won over the elders of the community, and by doing that, got access to the whole community. And even because we're allowed to bring teams down and share the gospel openly after those years. During that process, the movements with all the teams and all that kind of stuff, we got the government to come and bring electricity, and they have solar plants now, one of the cleanest electricity plants that they could have. And this and 3 other communities nearby has electricity now. Introduced LP gas, and they got gas now, some have gas stoves, and building latrines, building some wooden stoves for them also. I mean some clay stoves for them to cook with their wood, that kind of stuff also. So been able to do a lot over the years. Still a lot needs to be done. And at times like this, when you can't get back outside to fill up your gas tanks, you have to go collect wood. And that entitles rowing to the best part in the woods that has wood. Got some wood, take it back home so we can start cooking. So it's gonna be a workout for breakfast.
Nada a mi suegro porque
That's what dropped in my fuck? One thing I really love about these bottles, Life Straw. if you need to buy something, I would recommend this to be out here in the middle of nowhere, right? Because it's a really good filter on the go to purify almost any water, you know. They're not sponsoring me or anything, but LifeStraw is the way to go to make sure that you don't get any infection from the water that you drink from the springs in Mexico. Also, a good way of purifying water, if you have a plastic bottle, clear plastic bottle, and you put any spring water, any river water in the plastic bottle and you leave it in the sun is a natural purifier, and it will purify the water, kill all the bacteria and the parasites in the water. So you leave it in the sun for half an hour. The water gets hot, but then you put the water in the shade for a little bit, and then you got purified water to drink again, you know. So you use a LifeStraw, you leave the bottle in the sun for a little bit, but if you want to go and don't have time to the water cool, LifeStraw is the way to go. Alright, so we're just walking through this old riverbed. I wish you had some mining equipment. That would be sweet. We got these big pieces of wood down on the floor that we got, but we're gonna leave them here and come back for those because we got a ways to go to they call it chalupa in Spanish, which is a rowboat. Where's Trip at? Trip's getting some more wood. Alright. Alright, so we still got a long ways to go. So Trips. Yeah.
I know that was not the best idea, but
No, that was close. Okay. This is heavy.
we thought every moment do. Still not boring people to death.
Where's your bet? Woo! How's the workout? Alright, so forget this piece of log. Forget this. Forget you. I'm gonna drag it the rest of the week. Like dragging you. Alright, Trip's up and rowing. All stacked up, ready to go. Load it up. Alright. So there's only 3 trucks in this community. 2 of them we helped them get. One of them they bought, someone else bought. So the 500 people live in this community. There's now 3 trucks that are brought over by boat to the community. Which one of them will hopefully pick this wood up. Don't have to carry it. But this just shows you that shows how strenuous getting wood is, firewood, in the community. You have to do all that same process, and people do this trip maybe once every 2 weeks, once a week to collect firewood. Because all the firewood that's close to the village is already taken. So people need to go up in the mountains and find wood.
So, here in the village, even though there is internet, people are out doing normal things, getting wood, and so they don't really, we're not really hearing about the coronavirus, you know. And so it's just a normal day.
All right, so yeah, just how Trip was saying about we're just clueless of what's happening if you don't connect to the internet and find out what's going on. How much people listen to radios nowadays. Don't know what's going on in the world right now until this evening when we connect again, because no one talks about the coronavirus. Just living life. So I'm sorry for you guys at home who are stuck, have been stuck for 2 weeks, 3 weeks already because of lockdown in the States, in Canada, in Europe. But here, this is our lockdown. I'm gonna show you in a bit on the map how they locked the whole lake down. But they just locked the area and say, hey, you guys can't come into the area. You can't leave the area. No one's affected in this area, so you guys are good to go. Now it's just a waiting time, a waiting phase until things clear up or things get better. But I think we'll be stuck in the village for a good long while. Building relationships, encouraging people. Like Lizette last night, there was a pregnant woman, and Lizette was able to just encourage her because she's scared about these times and going out of the village right now because she's already 9 months. So she left this morning. Last night, my wife Lizette was able to pray with her, encourage her, and you know. So it's gonna be a Corona baby birth. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why we really felt led that we need to be in this community at this time. And we have this freedom. But with every freedom comes responsibility. So sorry for you guys back home. Can't go out to the market, can't go out much, but we're getting the exercise for you guys. And we'll keep on sending these videos and let you know what's going on. This has been our day number 4, April 8th. 2020.
Hey guys, so there's Dale. I made him row back all the way by himself. I'm wondering if I made the right decision because he's down there rowing, but it feels like it's just as hard walking up this hill to get some water. To get back to the house to get some breakfast. But I think I'll still make it before him. Just not as quickly as I thought I was going to. Doing a good job though.